Look at this crew. Hey, everyone. I can't tell you how much I appreciate all that hard work. I've been getting text messages all day about, what a great job I did, and I didn't do the thing. All of you just smoked it, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. I mean, it's really, really incredible. So thank you so much. We're well on our way to getting the government that we deserve.
That could be the next Democrat senator from Maine. His name? Troy Jackson, a progressive whose policies include dissolving ICE, supporting Medicare for all, and he's likely to replace Graham Plattner and go up against longtime Republican Susan Collins. Jackson dominated the county caucuses, winning at least 290 of the 319 delegate positions that were selected. Patrick Allocco is the founder of Zoose Political Index, and Dustin Olson is a pollster for American Pulse Research and Polling. Great to have you both on the show tonight. Patrick, we'll jump in and start with you. Troy Jackson. So the nomination is not official just yet. But you say Senator Collins holds a slight advantage and that you will continue to tilt the race Republican. How much does her experience help her against someone like Troy Jackson, who, in my opinion, just looking at that, comes off as very undisciplined?
Bill, Dustin, experience is the major advantage for Collins because Maine voters already know exactly who she is. She's won 5 Senate elections, chairs the all-powerful Appropriations Committee, and has spent decades building an independent brand that reaches well beyond her Republican base. Troy Jackson, on the other hand, is not a proven statewide vote getter. After serving as the state Senate president, he lost a local municipal election. And now he will have to answer a fundamental question about judgment. Why did he continue standing with Graham Plattner? Scandal after scandal, the Nazi tattoo, degrading comments about women, and after multiple abuse allegations came to light. That is why Zoose continues to rate the race tilt Republican. With just over 100 days to go, Jackson faces an uphill climb against one of the most established incumbents in the United States Senate.
So, Dustin, according to a Washington Post poll, Republicans have cut into the lead of Democrats that they have heading into the November midterms. Democrats 48 to 45 edge on Republicans among registered voters. Now, they sliced into the 5-point edge Democrats had in April. Do you think Republicans can make up more ground, especially where we're seeing the direction of the Democratic Party embracing socialism, some of us calling it outright communism? What do you think?
Yeah, the socialism trend is really having an impact on Democrats. Two things can be true. Republicans are outperforming where they should in the midterm with their party being in power, and Democrats are likely to pick up some seats. But to what Patrick's pointing out with the U.S. Senate race, Democrats are doing their best to give up a pickup opportunity in Maine. Right now in Michigan, we're looking at a primary here in a couple of weeks where it's very likely they'll get the most radical candidate. And if they don't get the radical candidate, they're going to get a kind of a goofy lady as their best option. So with the U.S. Senate, it looks like we might have a situation like 2018 where Republicans actually do well. And I think in this case, the generic ballot is better for Republicans this time than it was in 2018. And it's possible that they don't lose as many House seats as well.
Yeah, it's a great take. Of course, it is a local election. It happens state by state, district by district, but it certainly shows the trend. And Patrick, I'll bring it back to you. According to an NBC poll, more voters would more likely support a Democrat socialist candidate than a MAGA supporter or a candidate endorsed by President Trump. Now, we all saw the Mamdani endorsed candidates win. Is this midterm a Trump endorsement versus a Mamdani endorsement? And should Americans take notice of this radical move on the Democrat side?
Trump versus Mamdani. That sounds like the Yankees versus a Central Park softball team. Trump dominates the Republican Party and has twice won the presidency. Mamdani is still trying to Trojan horse the Democratic Party from within. But Americans should absolutely take notice of that ideological shift. Mamdani and DSA-backed candidates are winning Democratic primaries in deep blue territory, not in the suburban and working class battleground districts that will decide the control of Congress. And the CNBC poll doesn't show that I think it's CNBC, Americans has embraced, that they're embracing democratic socialism. The socialist label remained a net negative nationally. It just tested slightly better than two polarizing Republican labels. Mamdani is proving that he can help choose who represents blue America, but when it comes to national political power, he's not playing in the same Trump league.
All right, Patrick Allocco and Dustin Olson, great to see you both. Thanks for the perspective and the insight. On another note, actress Mia Farrow is getting absolutely crushed on social media. She attacked President Trump and supported the transgender community, but one little word has her taking some serious friendly fire right now.
Hey, Trump, I'm still waiting. This 74-year-old woman is